Episode 69.
Are you going to use an appropriate photo when
For this episode?
when you decide to post today? What are you going to do for a photo?
I don't know. I usually find
There's
something that we
levels,
talk about.
69 levels. Well, I'm bringing it out right now.
You have any stories on 69? Do you have anything on it? Should we go there?
I've always got stories, Tom, but not. I can't do that on the podcast.
Not a podcast story.
That's not a podcast story. That's a you and I one-on-one talking shit.
I remember when you were
Locker room.
younger, like when we just started to get laid, and you had this positions that had more points, basically. Like a missionary, that was nothing. But sometimes you heard someone did a 69, you were like, ooh, that's a high pointer. Someone did doggy, like, ooh, you did doggy? Reverse cowboy? What? You must have found a good girl.
You ever pulled a hat trick?
What's a hat trick?
Never mind. If you don't know, then you haven't.
No, probably not.
I'll tell you after the podcast. if anyone's pulled a hat trick, they're laughing right now. They're like, oh, yeah.
Hat trick.
You never pulled a hat trick?
Is that three girls in one night?
What's that?
Is that 3 girls in one night? Or is it 3 different positions in one session?
Oh, you're so nice. You're young. Oh.
I pulled a hat trick when I was playing hockey.
You're getting there. It's kind of the same thing. So
Hat trick, all 3 holes?
no, I'm not saying anything. I'm letting you do it. So
It must be, right?
maybe
It
not.
must be 3. Yeah,
So
that makes sense.
let's get a good photo for the episode 16.
I'll put a hat trick on. An instruction video of a hat trick.
An instruction video of a hat trick.
So we got a hoodies. For you to watch the videos, we have our brand new hoodies on us.
For the gym.
I love them.
Sold out too.
Yeah. Sold out before we even got them.
I didn't think that would happen, honestly.
Me neither.
Now we got to get more.
Yeah.
So
So
what else is going on?
Not much.
What are you doing? What are you up to? How's your life? How's the ring treating you? How's your cat?
My ring is
cats.
good. My ring is good. We're taking care of a dog now as well. So I have both a cat and a dog,
You have a dog now too?
Yeah.
Oh, dog.
No, but Adelina's mother is in Thailand. So we're taking care of her dog. So we have a dog, a cat, and we live in this small fucking cabin
In the woods.
in the woods.
Cabin in the woods.
Cabin in the woods.
That's
And,
fucking wild.
and that dog started barking late last night. I was like, shit, is there someone out there? And my mind started wandering. I was like, shit. What should I do if someone comes in here? I'm all alone out there.
That's why you need a real dog. Like people have these fucking dogs that bounce. Like when they bark, like it's like burr, burr. I'm like,
Yeah.
fucking get it out.
It's
Like,
a good signal, though.
it can fit in your purse. Don't fucking
You get the
it.
shotgun out.
Yeah, but I mean, do you want a watchdog or a guard dog?
I want a German Shepherd.
I
trained German Shepherd.
I understand that. So you want a guard dog.
Yeah.
You don't want something that just barks when it sees someone. You want something that if they break in, that's a wrap on the fucking trespasser's day.
Yes.
Like you're not doing anything else.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I want. If I had like kids and shit, I would
Yeah.
get a guard dog. For sure.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I've been talking about it for a while now, but I'm about to pull the trigger on getting a dog.
And you're going to get a bitch ass dog.
And I need to get something that
poodle.
I need to get something that's like chill.
Your daughter wants a little poodle that
but
she can
it's
carry in her
it's-
handbag.
No, I'm not getting a fucking poodle. I'm going to get something real, but not something huge. I get something with the attitude, little tenacity, scrappy,
Scrap
Mox.
motherfucker. Like a pit
moxie.
bull.
Get a dog with a bit of moxie.
Like an American pit bull.
What we say back in New York, got some moxie.
Moxie.
Moxie, got some attitude.
Moxie.
So that's my problem, yeah. Because we've been watching also, my kids have been on this kick, especially my daughter right now. They're watching these haunted videos, like watching video of shit in houses moving and
I would
stuff
never
like
do
that.
that to myself.
And we do it all the time. It's great. So we watched one I guess clip. It was like 20 minutes of hauntings, but the animals in the house starting to act weird. Like they see it before they were doing some odd shit. I've had dogs, so you can tell if someone's like
Yeah.
dog, but you can tell when a dog hears something, and it was really weird. It was like every day. There was this one dog that like every day at a certain time would go between the dinner table through it and near the wall and just sit at the wall and just bark at it and growl like someone's there.
That's scary.
It is, because the guy was saying that where the dog was barking, there's not a room attached. There's not a room attached to it.
No.
It's not attached to somebody else's apartment. There's not like a dryer that goes on and makes a noise. It's literally stone, and it's nothing in the back of the house. So that's what freaks him out. Because maybe they could bark if they hear like a water heater cut on or something.
Yes.
So but the dog just sits there and just like gets mean with the fucking wall.
Yeah, what they say, the dog feel energies.
Well, cats do for sure.
Yeah.
Because they're half in, half out. They're half dead, half alive, in my opinion. So they're stepping in that world.
Dude, cats are so good.
Fuck cats.
You don't
but
need
it's
to
really,
do shit.
but there's some weird videos. There's some you're like, this is such bullshit, because it's like.
So you believe in ghosts now?
I believe in something. I don't know if I believe in that way, but I mean, everyone's got their story, right? I've seen some shit.
You believe in energies? I do believe in energy. When you walk up, sometimes when you walk up to someone, you just get a bad vibe.
Like if they're an asshole.
He doesn't have to say anything. He can look normal, but you just get this vibe like, I shouldn't be near this person.
That's how you read people, yeah. Because some of these videos that you're watching, it's like, it's plain bullshit. You're like, whatever. And then some of them, you're kind of like, whoa, that's how could you fucking stage that? Like, do you know what I'm getting at?
You can probably stage the most.
What's that?
Isn't it weird that they're still running haunted shows on TV?
That's cool.
But they never find any ghosts.
I know.
And they always build it up, and then they go to commercial.
Yeah.
And then they build it up more, then they go to commercial. And then they never find anything.
Yeah, that's why the YouTube
bullshit.
The YouTube clips are fun.
That's better.
But the thing is, too, some of the video, even one of my kids was like, why is some of the videos such shit? Like, there's such crispy videos, and then when it comes to recording that stuff, it's grainy and it's fucked up. And so we saw some, but there's a handful that were clear, like crystal clear, like taking my phone right now and recording it. And it was like, whoa, it was really weird. Like there was one where a guy heard a banging in his basement. This is like a viral video, and he goes through his kitchen. It's a continuous shot. Like he goes through his kitchen to the stairs. It's typical like American house, like where the basement goes down. And then he hears like a second later, and he turns around, and all the fucking chairs that were around the kitchen table are stacked on top of each other to the ceiling. Like
can
that.
Easily be staged.
All right.
I've been doing so little video editing now, but I know I can cut like seamlessly that
you can see. Yes.
If he turns around like this, you can cut.
All right.
And it feels like a continuous shot.
I don't know.
I know.
You're being a negative panda, dude. You're be like, see, and you're the one that's got the biggest experience of your life. Watch.
Yeah, there's no ghosts out where I live. It's just mice.
Because I don't know how much stock I put in it, but I also don't look for it.
No.
Like if you were like, hey, we're going to get a Ouija board and we're going to be at my house at midnight and I'll be like, have fun. Tell me how it went.
I don't believe in ghosts at all.
No?
Never had any experience at all. Nothing weird ever happened to me.
No?
It's like with the alien abductions. It always happens at night because you're asleep and you're dreaming. It's always like I woke up in the middle of the night and they beamed me up.
Well, what would you do about all
experiments in my asshole?
What about all those documented studies from doctors of people like there's something under my skin, and then they go and they pull it out. They're like, we have no idea what the fuck that is. Have you seen that kind of stuff?
No.
It's like implants, or they're like little wires, and they're like, what the fuck? How'd that get on? And they said someone inserted it under their skin. It's weird. It's really fucking weird. I've never had anything I had to remove like that.
No.
But someone was like, my arm's been itching. I haven't been sleeping. When they go to the doctor, he's like, there's something under the skin, like a tag, like a GPS or like that kind of small little chips. It's weird.
That can probably be explained somehow. I'm skeptical about that shit. Both alien abductions and ghosts.
So let me get this straight. You believe in AI?
Hell yeah, because it's
and
real.
you don't believe in aliens. But what if aliens are just a higher state of AI?
What if
you gotta if you're gonna swim in the deep end, Tom, you gotta go real deep.
It might be.
Think about it.
You
can't pick or choose. That's like saying there's the devil, but there's no God, or there's no God, but it's like you have one or the other.
But there's no
light, dark, good, bad.
There is no proof that aliens have been here at all.
Okay.
No proof.
And there's no proof that there's AIs walking around like you and I right now. But you're convinced
they are.
But that we don't know.
They have fucking walking around among us.
Yeah, but you believe it. You believe that they are.
Yeah, because I've seen how
you can't pick and choose your conspiracies.
I can, and I will.
All right.
Because the AI you see on the videos from Boston Dynamics or whatever.
So you don't believe in UFOs? You don't believe in aliens?
I do believe there's something out there.
Okay. So why don't you believe? Like I said, you can't just pick and choose, I think.
No.
Because the stuff that makes
I can, though.
I think what's hard...
I don't have to believe in everything just because I believe in AI.
No, but you have to kind of put certain things, categorize them together. You know what I mean?
It's like saying, I believe in AI, so I have to believe in flat Earth.
No, that's just silly. The Earth's not flat. Earth's hollow. So anyway...
That's even more bullshit.
No, what I'm saying...
Weirder.
No, what I'm trying to say is think about it, right? How can I put it? Because I take it with a very, like, a grain of salt. But the shit that fucks me up is when you'll see paintings from, like, the Renaissance and they show a guy in a UFO flying around. And it's kind of like, whoa. Yeah. Or you'll see old statues and it looks like a guy and an astronaut from NASA. Have you seen those? It's like, how the fuck?
And then also you can see in a cave in like Spain, and then half across the world is the same painting. That's weird.
That's what I'm trying. Those are the type of things that make your eyebrow go up. You're like, but some of the other stuff, you're like, whatever, dude.
I think,
I
think it's been a civilization here long before us.
For sure.
That's died out.
For sure.
I'm reading this book right now.
Just hits the reset button.
I'm reading this book right now called Magicians of the Gods. It's all about this wiped out civilization that's been here.
Is that the second one of Chariots of the Gods?
No, the first.
It's Hancock, right?
Yeah.
But didn't he have another book?
Fingerprints of the Gods.
Fingerprints of the Gods. That's it. Okay. That's the first one.
That's the one I'm reading. And then there's some other one. I have both books. I started the first one. But there's so much proof, like with maps, that they draw long before, like the Ice Age hit. Like Antarctica was actually, people were living there and shit. On these maps, you can see it was green stuff, so there was no ice there.
Yeah, but if they've went deep enough in the ice now that they can tell at one point in time, like you said, they were like this. Yeah, it was nice and green and lush, and
supposedly was no people then.
Yeah,
but they find maps that people draw. Fuck, I can't speak.
We're never gonna know, dude.
No, that's what's weird, because the library of Alexandria burned down.
But I just want a good fucking video of aliens abducting someone. I want like a 4K high def video. I don't want this grainy shit. Because then it's subliminally, they can be like, oh, as you see the UFO flying, you're like, yeah, I see it. Because you start like zooming in. It's just such bullshit. It must be frustrating, though, for people that really had a weird experience. And then they're like, what the fuck?
Might as well be in a dream. Could be a dream.
So you've never had a weird experience?
Never, ever. How about ghosts?
I had 2 weird experiences in the same place.
Yeah?
When I was growing up.
Do tell. Do tell.
Well, okay, me and my best friend, we went, my mom had invited us to go to a friend's house in Virginia for the weekend. We were going to crash with her or whatever, right? And we were little, and him and I were out back, and we were looking at the back of the woods, and we're sitting on the porch. And we weren't that young. And the grass was basically just cut to a certain, like a hedge. And we're just sitting out there, him and I, and we're looking, and all of a sudden I just see like this greenish blue ball. Just like, it was like starting to get dark, just bounced across like a light, goes across and just disappeared. And I'm like, Gil, did you see that? He's like, before I finished, he's like, yeah, I did. And we're like, oh, okay. It was just weird. It wasn't spooky, but it was like weird, right? And it wasn't a firefly because it was a good distance and it was bright. And then 2 days later in the morning, him and I were shacked up in the same bed. And I was laying like this. And
I'm not even going to comment on that.
That's okay. You can take it the wrong way. I'm completely secure in my manhood. So I'm laying there, and I'm like basically laying like this, looking at the wall. And as I woke up, I saw something out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah. Same light bulb?
No, it was just like, I was like, oh, like someone walked into the bathroom there. And I roll over and I just see my buddy Gil, and he's like, and I'm like, dude, are you okay? He's like, you didn't see that? I go, because a lady just walked right through the bedroom into the kitchen. So I caught something out of the corner of my eye, but he saw all of it. Then when we went downstairs, because he was fucking shook, we were, this is what fucks us up. We were talking, we were having breakfast, and we were talking to my mom's friend, right? And she's like, yeah, I have ghosts in the house, weird things happen now and then, but nothing ever violent. And she was just so casual about it. And I looked at my mom like, bitch, you fucking brought me here. Like, we were ready to go. Nothing physical. It wasn't like no one got hit. It was no spooking or nothing like that. But to see my friend's face, he was just like...
That's scary.
That shook me up because, you know, if I do, you know what I mean? Like the peripherals. So it was a little creepy. That's the extreme of me having... But what made it funny...
That can probably be explained as well somehow. Maybe he knew about the ghosts. Maybe... Your friend knew that there were ghosts there, so he was like convincing himself it was.
No, but we weren't. No one talked about anything. But you know what I'm saying? I saw something out of the corner of my eye go into the bathroom. That's why I believed him.
All right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like I just happened to wake up and I just saw.
Yeah, weird shit happens.
You know?
Yeah. Nothing like that ever happened to me. Ever.
Maybe you're not dialed in.
Maybe not.
You just, you know, you're blocking it out.
I thought I heard steps in the staircase when when we moved to a new house. Mm-hmm. I'm convinced that's just me playing games with my own.
Not being comfortable.
Yeah.
But the best part about these videos we've been watching is I put a new pair of curtains up in my daughter's room the week that we were watching all this. So I put them up in the afternoon. I'm like, I don't think they're going to hold. They just didn't look sturdy enough, but I just forgot about it. And so like 7 o'clock at night, her and I are on the couch, and she's like, I want to watch it. Like, okay, whatever. So we're both sitting there like 10, 15 minutes in, and she's just zoning and watching these videos, right? And the curtains fell in her room. Whoa. And she fucking, like, she was on one side of the couch, and then she was just on me like a glue stick. And then I'm like, okay, let's go check it out. And she's holding on my leg, and I'm walking, and she's like this, right? So we go in there, we fix the curtains. I'm like, it's okay. I knew they were going to, had to hook them differently. And as I'm doing it, and we're in her room, the power went out.
Oh.
And I forgot that they said they're going to shut the power down for 10 minutes in the building.
Yeah.
In the complex to do something. But of course, she lost her shit because the house was pitch black. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying to console this woman any way I can, and she's like, fuck you, dude. Like, whatever. And then when the power came back on, I'm like, you want to watch? She's like, no, I don't want to watch it.
No, we're good.
So a couple days went by. Happy? Yeah, and then she got back into it. But timing is everything. I thought that shit was funny.
She's going to spook herself. She's going to convince herself that she's seeing shit.
You think so?
Yeah, because you're watching so much.
I don't know.
I think you can...
I'm quite sure where... Oh, for sure. You can
play
fuck
tricks
yourself.
with your head.
Of course.
It's like the head is so powerful that you can even cure yourself of diseases with your head. Like if you believe... Not everything, but sometimes people... they believed so much that they cured themselves of various diseases. It's a whole documentary.
I haven't heard about the diseases. The only thing I remember that messed my mind up, well, it didn't mess me up, but it was really surprising, was they were talking to Ronnie Coleman's surgeon for his lower back. The man.
Yeah.
They were when he was talking, you'd listen. This guy clearly knew his shit, and he said that he was saying that he's learned that 9 out of 10 times, usually when someone breaks their back, they psychologically keep themselves in the wheelchair.
Yeah. Yes.
Psychologically, but obviously there's certain things that are going to happen that you're never going to walk again. But some people break their back and they just physically, mentally shut down. And then there's people like, no, I'm going to walk again. Yeah. And some of the cases of the people that don't walk again are not as severe as the ones of some of the people that have walked again. Because it's just all psychological.
Yeah.
So I believe that.
So much
the disease stuff I never heard about, but that really messed my mind up. And he said, but that's why Ronnie keeps going, because he's like, I'm going to walk.
Yeah, they've been giving people with diseases plus like sugar pills and plus said it works.
Yeah.
And they're actually cured themselves without even having the real medication. which is
Yeah.
fucking
No, I've
weird.
heard of placebo effect. That's pretty common, but I didn't know it actually cured.
Yeah. And
You sure about that, or is that bro science?
No, it's a whole documentary on it.
Is it what kind of documentary? Is it like a Eddie Bravo, Alex Jones documentary, or is it like a legit?
It's a legit
So
documentary
what
with doctors.
what do you what do you consider?
They had to have white coats on.
So they had a white coat, white coat and pen sells
And
you.
glasses.
Did they have a clipboard too?
No, they didn't have a clipboard.
No, okay, no clipboard.
Had the skeleton in the background.
No,
and
the
everything.
hanging skeleton. Yeah, no clipboard, no dice.
No
I don't
belief.
believe. Yeah, if he hasn't got a clipboard,
He was sporting a Rolex as well.
Yeah, well, you can buy a fake Rolex. So
No, but placebo works for sure. And people always shake that off like, it's just a placebo effect. But what to say, that effect is as powerful as if it would really work.
yeah.
The placebo effect.
The only test I ever saw is when they did it with people with alcohol. They gave a control group non-alcohol, a beverage, I forgot what it was, and they gave a controlled group
And they
actual
believed they were
alcohol.
drunk.
And they were like, okay, we're going to drink this new, I think it was a beer, and tell us how it goes. And the people in there were like, whoa, like drinking it, like, and they're completely sober.
Yeah.
And at the end, they're like, there was nothing in it. So mentally, they got fucking drunk. And the people that got drunk obviously got drunk.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I believe that.
That's pretty funny. That's got to be embarrassing. It's like people that sit there. I saw another one. There, it was with vodka, and it was all these typical like New York socialites that are just living off mommy and daddy's money and don't fucking just go out every night.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, we only drink this type of vodka and blah 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 blah. And they did a test. They gave them like bottom shelf.
Yeah.
Bullshit vodka with the Red Bulls, and they couldn't tell the fucking difference.
No.
They did it to him all night. It was embarrassing because he's the typical like Chads and Brads. You know what I mean?
Chad and Brad.
Yeah.
It's like with wine.
Yeah.
Usually, if you were to slap a label on a wine and put something else in it, I could never tell.
Probably the regular Joe. Probably the people that are really up there
Maybe.
could
yeah.
be like,
Yeah. Yeah, probably, yeah. There's a rare few.
Yeah. But I even told you about that documentary I watched with the guy with the wine that was doing the labels and remaking it, and he made so many bottles of wine. He they're like still out in circulation. Remember that?
No, I don't remember that. Yeah. I
He was
vaguely remember it.
fooling
Yeah, he
the
put it.
wine community like you wouldn't believe. The
Yeah, and
guy
no one
was
noticed, right?
Yeah, he was a genius.
Yeah, no one noticed.
No, for the longest time they started catching on eventually. I forgot exactly how they did, but the labels were the same.
Johnny
But they,
Depp did.
They even said to this, yeah, Johnny caught him, but they even said to this day, his bottles are still out there. You can't tear them apart. That's how much he pumped it into the community. And I think he's arrested.
Genius.
Yeah, some Asian guy. Yeah,
That's smart, though.
yeah.
You can probably do that with a bunch of shit.
Yeah, but it's got to be a certain individual. But the thing is, too, is like you put that much effort into something. You're like, why don't you just do something good? You'd fucking kill it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you see some of these guys, some of the people like that.
It's all about the money.
But they do. It's like that. You're a fucking genius. Pull everything else aside. You're a genius.
Yeah.
If you're able
And
to
you
make
have a work ethic.
exact. That's what I'm saying. You have a work ethic.
Put your mind to something,
is thinking,
yeah.
how can I cut corners?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch a great two movies about the future. I watched this weekend.
I'm worried about you, dude. I really am worried about you.
First one was Ready Player One. Such a good movie. Such an underrated movie.
I've been pushing that movie on you for like a year.
I loved it. Fucking loved it. And that's totally how it's going to be in the future. For sure, that's how it's going to be. Maybe not
But
with
you don't believe
with
in
the
ghosts.
living situation, but for sure that
if
game.
anything, I believe the living situation. That was more realistic than anything else.
No, the game was
What
so...
are you talking about?
That game is
Yeah, but that's
5
a game.
years away.
But I definitely see people living like that in stacks.
Think so?
For sure.
Why?
The way the fucking planet is going, are you kidding me?
Yeah, maybe.
I totally see that.
No, but the game, I want that game. And that game is going to happen with the suits and everything. And then they put the VR goggles on and you can feel everything. I think that's going to happen. And you buy everything with credit in the game. And you can buy shit for real life through the game.
It's getting like that now.
More and more, yeah.
I mean, there's everywhere around here is getting to a point where they're like, we don't take money. It's all credit.
I heard just before I got in here, I heard they're with automated trucks. You know, they've been talking about doing that forever. And they're 98% done now, which is a low percent because you can't be 2% off. But it's still 98, and it's Amazon that's doing them now. They're testing them out. So what they want to do now is have a person, like when they fly a drone from a computer, that's how they're gonna drive that last 2% with the trucks. So you're actually gonna drive it through a computer, then the computer is gonna take over, and the trucks are just gonna drive themselves.
Why?
Money.
You gotta have someone drive, man.
Money. It's gonna save so much money. And gas, probably.
There's gonna be accidents just waiting.
Pollution is gonna go down.
How's that gonna help?
It's gonna be electric.
Yeah, but you still have someone drive it, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. But there's not gonna be anyone driving it because it's a waste of
Saving
resources.
people's lives is a waste of money.
But that is gonna fuck up a lot of jobs.
You think?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So what they're talking about now is universal basic income. Have you heard about that?
Yeah, we've talked about that before.
Yeah. What do you think about that? Do you think that's gonna make people lazy? For people who don't know, universal basic income is basically it's not a high number, it's maybe like $1,000, 10,000 crowns a month. And then if you want more money, you basically have to work, but you always get the money for rent and food.
No matter
so that
what,
is, yes, no matter what.
I think it's like anything else in the world. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the person's mentality. Someone will take that as a positive and parlay that into something if they want more. Like if they're like, oh, great, I can have my rent covered and my bills, then I can go after this. Like, you see what I'm saying?
What I want.
And then you'll have the same people now, even without it, they're just going to do the bare minimum just to get by. And if their rent's paid, you know what I mean? I think it's going to put...
It's not a bad thing, though. They can do whatever they want.
No, I get it, but I'm saying, like, I think there's a lot of people in the world that are like, if I was able to get this done, I could pursue this. I mean, some people were able to manage it, but that'll give some people that are really hustling that edge to be like, fuck it, well, this is covered now, I can...
Yeah.
So I don't think it's going to change people's mentalities. They're going to be who they're going to be.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Did I even come out right?
No.
Yeah.
It makes
so
sense,
that's my opinion on that. So
Yeah.
I'm not against it.
No, I think it's a smart solution. Question is, where is the money going to come from?
What's our boy? What's our boy from Amazon that's getting all the shit right now? He's getting blackmailed.
Jeff Bezos?
Yeah. He's like suing the Inquirer now because they leaked all the texts and photos and shit. And he's like, fuck it, I got money. I'll give these guys a hard time.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, he's going after them for that bullshit because he's
Still have 69 bill left.
No, I know, but it's some shit that people they're stirring up.
Yeah, they
about
tried
his
to blackmail him
relationship.
and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, you think so?
Yeah.
I could turn you to fucking dust if I
I'm
want.
Jeff
I could
fucking
buy
Bezos.
Inquirer magazine and fucking shut you down. Yeah. So yeah, he could probably front it, couldn't he?
Yeah.
And still be wealthy.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But is he really considered the richest man in the world right now?
Yeah, he is.
That we know of.
Yeah, that we know of.
Not even these sheiks that are like got their.
But
big
then
toe
no one knows how much money they have. These oil sheiks, no one knows how much money they have.
Yeah.
So he's considered the richest person in the world.
On paper.
On paper.
Yeah.
I think he still is after the divorce as well, because he's splitting half with his lady.
Yeah. That's what you were saying.
Miss Bezos, balling.
Big time.
Big time baller.
Yeah. No, I think he could probably handle that. But then again, it's always easier to spend someone else's money.
Yeah.
Because a while back they were giving him shit for it.
Be a good thing, because people will not be stuck in jobs that they hate doing just to eat and pay rent.
It's going to, some way, shape, or form, it's going to backfire.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it's a great idea, but you will feel it.
On paper, it's a great idea.
Until you put it into play, it'll backfire somehow.
Yeah.
Someone's going to lose something some way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seriously.
I don't know. Yeah. It's a good question. I don't know. I'm split.
Are they trying to implement it soon, or is it just talk right now?
It's talk right now.
Okay, so there's not something coming down
But
the pipe.
it's in the same era as the AI is going to take over so much. No, but it is. The AI is going to take over so much job. It already has in like China and stuff.
I just see you waking up one morning, turning on the news, They're like, coming for you live. It's Rick blah, blah, blah. And we're getting attacked by AI. And you'll be like, yes, it happened.
Told you, bitches.
Told you, bitches.
Told you.
Yeah. You start apologizing.
For years.
Yeah. Texting everybody, where's my apology? Where's my apology?
No, but it is. The jobs are going to be taken by AI. It doesn't make sense for people to do certain jobs that a robot can do. And for the factories, it doesn't make sense to pay a person when a robot can do like 5 persons jobs.
So then what do you do with
they
that
don't
person?
have to sleep?
What about that guy?
Eat.
What about that guy that's got
That's when universal basic income comes in. And then maybe he can go after what he actually wants to do. Like,
so what about universal equal rights, Tom? What about those poor girls at Yale that are trying to fucking get equal rights for the fraternities? Did you hear about that?
No.
No?
No.
Where you been, Tom? It's
What's
not all
going
about
on?
AI.
What's going on?
It's just about equal everything.
Equal everything?
Universal treating people right just because you've got a penis or a vagina.
I'm worried about the people that are coming out of school right now.
No, what they're doing in Yale is basically, to make it pretty like brass tacks simple, to explain it is the girls have started, some women have started like trying to make male fraternities equal, like women can be there too, right? And and they're just saying that they have the corner of where the parties are at, and when they go to parties they were groped and they don't think it's right to do that. Look, don't get me wrong, you don't fucking put your hands on anyone. I've been to both parties in college, I know how it goes, fraternities, sororities, you don't fucking do it. In my opinion, when a man has to start physically touching a woman that way, his verbal game isn't working.
No.
If you can't verbally turn her head, keep your fucking hands to yourself. I don't give a shit who I upset. But am I right? Yeah, you know what I mean? So that I agree with.
Yeah, before you go on, never ever in my life did I ever feel the urge to do that.
Yeah, to grope someone or grind up on them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so these are the things that women are complaining about, because most of the parties after hours are at fraternity houses. So women go to those parties. There's drunk guys in there saying and doing what they want. So these women basically put a petition together, and they're like, we want to cut this shit out. We want to be able to integrate into the fraternity. But it's kind of a slippery slope, because sororities do the same thing. They have parties, and you can come in, you can't come in. Yeah. I've been to parties before where the girls are like, you can come in, but your jackass friend can't. Yeah. Sorority parties.
Yeah, yeah. Of course.
So it's always the women that are kicking shit up. Have you noticed that?
Is it going to be men in there?
Well, that's where it is. That's where it gets weird. So they're it's always women petitioning something. It's never men. You never hear guys saying, "I want to stay home with the kids. I want to have babies."
Some men, dude.
I want to listen to your shit all day.
Dude, there's some men out there. Some men are out there right now.
Yeah.
In the front of the line, walking with a sign that says equal.
So these women are kicking up shit, and I'm like, I mean, don't get me, like I said, I just think that men and women need to be separated a little bit. I think fraternities are, for what it is, the cool part, like just male bonding, and same with women, they need their own fucking space.
Yeah.
I don't agree with any other bullshit. When you have parties and you start putting your hands on women, that's, the girls are completely
What they're basically trying to say right now is that men and women are equal. We're equal, but we're not the same.
Right.
We're never going to be.
Yeah, but fraternity...
If you read the science, we're not.
No, I know, but
same.
I'm saying, who the fuck wants to integrate a fraternity?
Yeah.
And sororities. I mean,
it doesn't make sense.
You know, I lived in co-ed places before. It's the mentality of the person. But they're very...
they're outraged about the wrong...
These women are pissed. Like, these women are pissed.
They're outraged about the wrong stuff. The most racist shit that happened in forever that no one is talking about, or some are talking about, but is that in Harvard, if you're Asian, you have to score higher to get in than if you're not Asian. I watched
I watched that too. Yeah. So basically, they're stereotyping.
Yeah. Isn't that the most racist shit ever?
Yeah.
And no one is talking about it.
Yeah.
No one is giving them shit.
Yeah.
Because it's Asian people and they're polite, so they're not starting up shit.
Yeah.
They're probably just, all right, this is what we need to do. They work harder.
Yeah.
And they get in. But that's the most racist shit ever.
Yeah. And they're already killing it, so it's not like they're not proving.
No.
Yeah, I read.
But there must be Asian. But like, if you look like an Asian and you moved to America, you're not automatically smart because you're Asian.
Yeah.
So it's so fucking weird that they have to have higher score to get in Harvard.
Well, basically, what it boiled down to is Harvard's like, we're paying out for all these Asian people, so we have to raise the bar to make it harder for them to get in, is what you're saying.
Why? Yeah. Why? The smartest people should get in. Shouldn't be a higher score because you look like a certain person.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
The grades should speak for themselves, and that's it. I don't give a fuck if you're a dude. No.
It's
Joe Smo from Mars.
Same with everything. Yeah. Like movies. You see movies.
Yeah.
It has to be, what do you call it? Diverse in the groups now. I think the best actor should get the job, period.
Yeah.
Always.
But still with this whole fraternity thing, I'm still wondering how these women are wanting to integrate. It doesn't make sense. It's just, I mean, these 3 women were pissed in the interview. These 3 college girls. They were like, who's been groped and who's been handed? They were like, I have. And it was like, oh, shit. Felt so bad.
Yeah.
Like I said, whoever's putting their hands on these women at parties, they fucking deserve to. But because there's going to be a double standard somewhere. I'm waiting to see how the sorority thing would work. Because what if these guys go, oh, yeah? Well, we want to be in a fucking sorority. We want to come to the sorority party. We want to come to the pajama jammy jam.
I want to.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah. No, but it was just really weird when I was watching that. Because you could see that, you can tell, I don't know, maybe I'm speaking out of turn, but it was like, you can see people that are really upset and they're like, I want to fucking change. And I get that. But these 3 girls, they came across kind of catty, like bitter.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just came across like, I don't know.
They have not been groped. They have not been. No one has been paying attention to
I'm not saying that.
Poor
yeah,
girls.
That's a good point too. I've seen. Yeah.
Their lack of a dick is disturbing.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm gonna keep my eye on that one to see what happens because
nothing's gonna happen there.
No, but dude, Yale's that's a nice school, man.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. We got to get guys kicking some shit up about something. We do. What can men like? Let's start it today. We're going to start a movement on episode 69.
What are we going to start?
Think about it. I want to be like you. I want to hate all my girlfriends and then tell her I love her when she's around. That's what I want.
Yeah. That should be a thing. You should not tell what you think to his face. You should be nice to him.
Yeah, be nice to him and do it behind his back.
Oh, that's the weirdest shit ever. It's the weirdest shit ever.
They're savages, dude. They are fucking savages.
When I watch girls, I get so tired. It's like, how do you put up with this shit? It's like every day they're talking shit behind their backs. And if someone leaves the room, they're talking shit about her. And then she goes back and some other girl leaves the room, they talk shit about her.
That's just how they do it, right?
Dude, I would trust no bitch if I was a girl. I would trust no bitch. I would have the straight policy of trusting no bitch.
Yeah.
Only have guy friends. But you know what they say about girls have guy friends. So.
But yeah, they're fucking savages, dude.
Yeah, they are. It's a different breed.
Savages. But I'm saying we need to come up with something.
I can't come up with anything.
Exactly.
I'm not outraged about anything.
I'm not outraged about it maybe because we got it made. We don't have it made. I'm making a joke, but it's like I can't think of anything that I really want to put a movement towards women. Shut the fuck up. You talk too much. Maybe that might be one of them, but I can't really think of.
I don't think they even do that.
No, for us, like.
That's what you mean.
Okay. So if someone's watching this on YouTube and you guys want to comment, I don't read the comments, but Tom will. Guys, let's get a movement. What can we complain about?
What movement should we complain about?
Start?
I can't. I've been thinking for 5 minutes. I can't figure out anything to be outraged about. Does it have to be against women?
Yeah.
Does it have to be something that women can do that we can't?
Like what? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
We're going to get fucked on this one. We're talking some shit.
Yeah, bro.
So. All right. Anyway,
It is episode 69. We have to fucking
yeah, we can talk
spice it
about
up.
some sex. 3-way.
The other movie I saw about the future was Rampage.
Oh, man.
Rampage. It's
You
about
gotta
CRISPR.
broaden your horizons just a little bit, bro.
Yeah, but you have to
Rampage
throw in
is-
some pop culture in there.
Rampage. That's not pop culture, dude.
It is.
Not yet.
It's about two gorillas. The
Two
Rock and
gorillas.
actually a gorilla. And that was all about the CRISPR shit. And the CRISPR shit.
That was a great video game when I was younger, Rampage.
yeah, it
It was
was.
a great fucking, and it was so basic and just looked stupid. It was like a monkey just jumping from fucking building to building, crushing shit. It was great. Yeah.
I don't remember much of Rampage. I remember it was good. My favorite video game growing up was Tekken 1 on PlayStation 1.
No, Contra.
Contra?
That's a pretty bad game.
That's a bad game.
That's old school.
Do you play Street Fighter?
Yes.
Have an edge to play you in Street Fighter
Dude, we play Street Fighter
I think I can beat you.
all the time. What? You crazy, man.
No, I think I have you on Street Fighter.
It's not going to happen. Especially right now, all you're doing is heavy weights. I'm doing the real stuff, breathing. You're just hanging out.
You're being so
can't-
annoying.
you
Dude. You're unbearable, bro. You're unbearable.
What? Why?
Because you're doing CrossFit.
Bro, I've done programming for CrossFitters that have gone to the regionals and have won.
Yeah.
And I was going through my computer looking at my old programming
Yeah.
for these people that have done it and they've crushed it.
Yes.
And I was like, I was looking at all my old stuff. So I'm clearing out the computer, putting the stuff on the hard drive, external hard, just clearing the shit out.
Yes. Like you do.
And I found a lot of programs, a lot of cool old photos. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to fucking do this 3-month program that I put together.
Yeah.
And you're just jealous because
No.
every day is fucking shoulder day.
No. This
So
is this is
I'm
my
doing my macros.
this is my thing.
I'm going to get a faux hawk tribal tattoo.
You've been working out. I've been working out. We've been working out, but we haven't talked a lot about it. We do what we do. We go in there. We do our work. We do our work. These past 3 days, I've been here non-stop about your fucking friends and your fucking Dianes and your fucking snatches. It's been
I'm all CrossFit for the next 3
all
months.
CrossFit out.
I just don't want to. I don't want a huge rush to the gym. Like people go, train us in CrossFit. That'll really suck.
Yeah,
So,
it's gonna be fun to see you snatch evolution.
but I thought you get a kick out of that.
I already have
so.
today some swimming and some Olympic technique.
So it's every day is spicy.
Yeah, it's spicy.
All me, bro.
Spicy as fuck.
So
Are you
yeah.
counting your macros? Doing full?
doing it all, dude. I'm
Paleo.
calling it WOD now every day. Like I got to go do my WOD. I don't even say like the workout. I'm like WOD and my macros and
Are you gonna ask
Get my-
people what their times are?
yeah. I'm
on
gonna
different-
order.
What's your
some-
Diane time?
I'm gonna order Metcons.
Hey,
yeah.
what's your Diane?
I'm doing it all, dude.
What's your friend time?
So I'm like, hey, if real CrossFitters can win off of it, it's got to be good enough for me.
CrossFit
So
is fun though.
it is fun.
I can't
It is fun.
argue with it.
It is fun.
I remember you did a program for me when I did more CrossFit-based training. It was fun.
Yeah. So it'll be fun.
I haven't done a snatch in 3 years, 2 years. I did a couple of cleans today though.
Yeah, you did.
Did
I got a
some
good photo. I
heavy
got a good
cleans
photo
today.
of that. So I'll keep you posted on the progress and how it's going, and
You do that, bro.
when I get to the Masters, I'll let you
I'm
know.
just
you can
waiting
come.
for
I'll
you to
get
put
a
on
ticket.
the high socks, cutting a mohawk,
I got them. I got the high socks
putting
on
the
now,
Reebok gear on.
for sure. Are they
belts.
still Are they still with CrossFit now? Or they're getting kicked out.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that.
I mean, because
know.
where I come from, if you do that, you're probably fucked.
Yeah, Reebok hasn't been the best marketing this past years with the UFC as well. Like they're not paying the fighters.
Reebok's slipping on everybody.
Oh yeah, they're slipping in the UFC.
Really?
The UFC, they got into UFC, and
I knew that, but I didn't
Yeah.
know they were having a.
no, but they fucked them because people were walking out with all the sponsor on their shirts and they got paid for it, and now they had to wear Reebok, and Reebok didn't match the payment they got from the sponsors that they had before. So they basically get just so much less money.
Why is Reebok?
I don't know what they're doing. I don't know.
Why they? It's not like they're fucking up.
A little bit, yeah.
So I'm just wondering.
Meanwhile, Nike just waiting in the bushes, just
Yeah, but
waiting.
Nike's better than Reebok.
like a fucking cat.
Let's be honest.
Yeah,
Nike's
I
better
like
than,
Nike, man.
I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Nike's, you can't fuck
They're
with Nike.
killing it.
my opinion, it's Nike, Adidas, then everything else. Then everything else just falls into place.
Adidas forced themselves into the NHL.
Yeah,
they're actually doing the jerseys. Yeah, for the NHL now.
Those are like the two tops, I think.
Yeah, but it's weird that they're doing the jerseys for the NHL because Adidas doesn't do hockey gear.
Yeah,
They don't do skates.
They're usually soccer, aren't they? Adidas. Yeah. Are they still in the soccer world?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're always.
It's Adidas, Nike.
Because I associate that with, like, when it comes to soccer, as Adidas to me, hand in hand.
Yeah.
When I was growing up,
oh hell yeah. But you never associated with hockey.
But they were also like sponsors of the Olympics for a lot. Remember that Adidas for a long time. You see all those old school like 70s and 80s ads with the Adidas. Everyone had the zip up hoodie with the three stripes down. Remember those?
Old school.
Yeah, old school.
Track
like
suits.
the old tracksuits in every sport. Adidas was all over the Olympics.
Adidas is good. I like Adidas.
Yeah. But everything else, like I said,
I wanted to
Reebok's good, but I've never owned a pair of Reeboks. I've never owned a pair of Reeboks.
I did. I had a Nanos, the Nano 2, Nano 3, Nano 4, and Nano 5. I had them all.
I mean, I'm strictly Noble now, like workout.
Yeah, you're like a Noble.
I love Nobles, but yeah, everything else is
everything. I'm Nike.
Nike for sure.
Nike everything. Nike was always basketball, right?
Yeah.
Are they the main sponsor?
Basketball, NFL.
Yeah, NFL
was Nike
well, right?
for sure. Yeah.
And so they have some heavy hitters, and they're just waiting in the bush for the UFC and the CrossFit now.
Yeah. But Reebok had such a sweet fucking spot. You'd think they'd be like, I mean, talk about two franchises that are doing well.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like, that's my opinion. I mean, UFC's just going up.
Yeah.
CrossFit's just going up. And it's like, why would you fuck that deal?
It's going to be interesting to see. I don't know how many years is left on the UFC or what they do after that. Because I do like when they have like more of a basically what you call a uniform, whatever you call it, when they walk out and they look unified.
Yeah.
Because back in the days, it looked like they have fucking all these brands and shit on the shorts and different shorts.
Yeah, yeah.
So it looks better on like looking at it.
Yeah.
But the amount of money they fuck the fighters out of.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's
weird.
like you would think it's going to be interesting.
Yeah. And CrossFit, they straight up stole money.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, why would you stay in bed with them? Unless they've got a couple more year contract or something, they've got to ride it out.
Yeah. I don't know how the deal is. I know they're doing some different rules about the games now because...
But that wouldn't have anything to do with...
No.
Because that logo is slapped on everything when it comes to CrossFit.
Hell yeah.
There's like...
It's called Reebok CrossFit Games.
Yeah.
It's in the title of the biggest event of the year. I don't know,
man.
If they lose those two, what are they in? They're...
Nothing. That I know of.
And Under Armour is also climbing up.
Yeah.
There are a lot into
But they always
hunting.
have a tendency to do that, man. Under Armour's really good for a while, then they fall off. Then they do really good, and then they fall off.
Under Armour is more like hunting.
Yeah. They're in
Surfing.
NFL.
Is there
NFL for
They're
sure.
big in the NFL.
And they're in the military gear.
Yeah.
Under Armour. When I was doing the gun classes, everything in there was Under Armour, and everything in there was Under Armour.
But it's with hunting.
But Under Armour, no. But I mean, like vests. They had vests. They were Under Armour.
Yeah.
I mean, everything was Under Armour and Oakley shades. That was it.
Yes. The Oakley shades.
Yeah. And I was talking to the guy, I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah. He goes, Under Armour, like you said. He goes, they do a lot of hunting stuff, but then they also do most of the military gear is Under Armour now. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So they're kind of, They're
forcing themselves.
I love Under Armour. The only problem is it's a hit or miss sometimes with their sizes. Like I can have 3 shirts that are the same that are extra large, and one will be a bit small. Like they're not consistent in their sizes, it seems.
Yeah, I like the workout
I'm quite
gear.
sure anyone that's into Under Armour will back me up on that.
I like the Rock's shit from Under Armour.
I haven't had any stuff.
I like his shoes. Those are hot.
He has shoes now?
Yeah. The Rock's
God,
doing
that guy's
shoes.
fucking exhausting, dude.
You see the latest he's doing now?
The what?
You see what he's doing now? The latest?
I can't keep up with him, dude.
He's doing tequila. He's gonna release his own tequila.
Is he really?
Yeah.
See, that type of stuff is always weird to me because you'll see people in interviews for that, like colognes and stuff, and they don't really have anything to do with it. They bring them like 5 or 6 different smells.
Yeah, but it was
a
photo of a table now with him and a bunch of tequila.
He's testing it. Yeah, that's all they do. So it's like, oh, I like this one. Okay, it's the Rocks tequila. To me, if you...
Hell yeah.
No, but if I was going to do a tequila, I want to be in there fucking in the lab. Like,
some people are.
Are they though?
Perfumes.
Yeah. But I'm telling you how they...
show it on the behind the scenes on YouTube.
And tell you how they do it. They have little sticks and they go, this one's too fruity, and then it becomes there. Then
this one is too spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you have love to have your own tequila brand? That would be a dream come true.
Yeah, right? Tequila would be pretty cool.
I would love to have my own whiskey.
That would be pretty cool. Yeah.
My own whiskey.
Well, one day.
Yeah, maybe.
When you hit, you'll have your own whiskey. And you'll have AI women delivering it to you.
Hell yeah. I'm going to call it the AI whiskey. The AI's...
The hat trick.
The malted AI.
The hat trick.
The hat trick whiskey.
Guaranteed,
I figured out the hat trick.
Guaranteed hat trick.
Guaranteed hat trick.
So nothing else new?
No. So with
you,
bro?
Just keeping it chill. I'm good, dude. Did I tell you I'm doing CrossFit now?
Yeah, you told me.
I got to do some barbell work today.
I think you mentioned it.
And then tomorrow I got to get back onto the workout. So
you're taking a chill today?
I'm just going to do some Olympic lifting and maybe ride for an hour like my recovery work.
Oh, you need to swim, bro.
Yeah.
You need to get in the ocean.
And I go swim
down in Vermont.
Yeah, it's fucking freezing.
That doesn't matter, bro. If you want to get to the games, you need to be serious about it.
Yeah, I know.
Should I give you some pointers?
No, I think I'll be all right.
I
think I can be okay.
I've done the classes.
Did you do the classes?
You can call me certified and shit, so I can give you some pointers, bro. You need a coach?
No, I don't.
You need a CrossFit coach?
There's plenty down the street. I could probably get one.
I'm gonna get a coach on my back of my T-shirt, so it's legit. So people know I'm legit.
All right.
That's the only reason you're legit. As a coach.
But I mean, if you hang out long enough in the gym, then you get a coach shirt.
Exactly. And if you have a coach shirt, you're legit as fuck.
It's all about having the shirt.
It's all about the shirt.
If your shirt doesn't say coach, get to fucking step.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
You have a black shirt on? I can't trust you.
You've been in here for 3 months and you're not a coach yet? What the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck? All right, you are a coach, but you don't have coach on your T-shirt? What the fuck is that about? Holy shit.
You are a coach and you don't know what your 15.1 time is?
You don't know what 15.1 is, period.
But you got the shirt.
It says coach on it, so I'm going to walk up
all
to
the
you
gear
and trust everything you say.
What's that? Yeah, exactly. Your coach needs a coach.
Your coach needs 2 coaches and all the coaches.
Well, I can't think of anything else.
Me neither. Let's cut this short today.
We have to because I've got a very sick child at the house waiting on me, giving me pressure for being here, hanging out with my boyfriend.
It's a little bit short today, but I think you manage. It's a lot of things to do out there in the world. Go read a book. Go for a walk. The sun is out.
Petition, guys, come on, let's get something against the girls. Let's get a movement. I'm fired about this.
Let's get a movement going.
And there's certain people in the gym that listen to this and they're gonna fucking hang me when I see them, but that's fine.
And tomorrow is Valentine's Day, so don't forget that.
What are you
or today, because tomorrow is the day.
What are you doing for Valentine's Day tomorrow?
I bought Alvina chocolate
to get a hat trick.
I'm not going to go into details, but I bought her chocolate.
Oh, did you?
That's basically it. And we're going to whip up some wraps.
But you're going to rap? Like battle threat rap? That's what you're going to do? Like, yo, motherfucker. Like, raps.
Raps.
Like what you eat.
No, we're not gonna,
you guys are going to start dropping like death threats. We're not going to have a rap
battle.
You know, rap skills and spitting fire.
We'll probably end up doing some food and watching Game of Thrones. That's usually what we do.
When is that even on? Is that started yet?
No, we're watching the old shit.
And Vikings is done.
Vikings is done for the season. And but they got renewed for the last season. So next season that comes out is the last one.
Okay, so how many? Because I haven't watched any of it. How many new episodes came out?
8 episodes, I think, from it, because it was a mid-season break that was almost a year long, and now they dropped 8 new episodes.
And then they're completely done after that.
After next season.
And then you were telling me that. See, I got to talk to you about this movie stuff. So with Game of Thrones,
14th of April.
Okay, that's not what I was getting at, but it's good to know the release date. You said they're going to do prequels after this?
Yes. and I love it.
So this is the last season
Of the
of
main
all
story,
that, and
of
then
the Game of Thrones.
and then they're gonna go because they
Yeah,
they need to make money and milk it as much as possible.
Of course,
they're
why
gonna
wouldn't
go
you?
and do
And then you
Prequel.
know they're gonna kill it. They're gonna do
Prequels.
like the Targaryens.
Yeah, but
Maybe
are
they do
those-
the first White Walkers.
Are those books already, or they have to write? All
Yeah,
this now?
there is books. I held a book a couple of weeks ago
Have you ever-
about the Targaryens, and I was so
Have you ever read a book? You're like, I've held a book before.
dude. I was holding a book.
It's a good stuff.
The weirdest thing happened.
But that's the thing now. Everything's a prequel. Like if you notice, everything's now like, oh, it went really well. Let's do prequels.
Yeah, everyone is doing prequels or remakes.
Yeah, or remake
Talk about remakes.
of everything.
We're
I
disagreeing about the
Yeah.
Aladdin trailer. You didn't like it.
No, I'm quite sure it's going to be good.
Jafar looks like a bitch.
I'm quite sure
He
it's
needs to
gonna,
be older and have a
Yeah,
deeper
we'll
voice.
See. I mean, we'll see. It might be all right, but just I don't know. Will Smith. I was like, I know it's supposed to be comedy, and I'm not comparing him to Robin Williams. You can't. You gotta keep them as two
Yeah.
separate things. One's a fucking.
needs to do his own thing.
One's a cartoon.
But you know it's gonna get. Will Smith doesn't attach himself to bullshit.
No, but just the way it looked, I was like, that looks kind of. I don't know. I was expecting it to be a little more. I don't want to say real because it's a fucking blue genie coming out of a jar, but out of a lamp. But do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just thought it would be a little more. I don't know.
I actually liked it.
I don't know if
I
he's-
may be biased because I fucking love the movie. when I
No,
was younger.
dude, you're missing my point. I completely agree with you. I love the first. Who doesn't love it?
Yeah.
Maybe he's doing a different take on it. I haven't seen it yet. I'm not rushing to watch it. I just thought from the little preview that I saw, I was just kind of like, okay, it was Will Smith being a clown.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I think he's great at what he does. So it would be cool if he kind of made it.
I think it will. I think because he can't go
He can't
try to
he
copy
can't
Robin
compete.
Williams. So you can't
Funny
do that.
wise, you just can't.
No.
We'll see.
It's like what they did with Jumanji because they didn't copy the original movie. They did their own thing.
Yeah.
That's why it worked.
Yeah.
So that's basically what you have to do. You can't copy. Robin Williams is such a legend. It's hard to copy.
We'll see.
I think it's going to be good. I'm going to be there first night.
I know you will.
First night.
I'm not rushing for anything.
You're not rushing for Captain Marvel in Captain America. Captain Marvel. It's in a month, less than a month.
Yeah.
You, me, and Johan is going
I'm just a little.
We need to go get.
I think I'm just a little like I'm a little.
Yeah, but we need to see
I'm a little
it.
superhero movied out right now.
Yeah, but the
I think
Infinity
it's like-
War Endgame
Well, I'm
is
not.
coming.
I didn't say that.
Endgame is coming, so we need to see Captain Marvel as a warm-up for Endgame.
Okay.
You're going to go watch it.
We'll see.
You're going to bake cookies for us.
We'll see.
Before we go.
Okay. Good night. Bye.
All right, see you next week.
Ciao.
Bye.